There we go. That's my voice now. Hey, everybody.
Yo!
Oh, that's my computer's still loud. Hold on. Okay, there we go. Now some more respectful audio. Lots of people here. Hello, Godzilla expert. Ba, 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 ba.
Hello, my heart. Can we see the video test, says Dylan.
I don't know what he means by that.
Me either.
Did we announce a video test?
I don't know. Dylan, what are you talking about?
Yeah, I need if we announce something, I need a reminder on that. I don't know. I don't remember us announcing that we are going to do like a video test of something. Just waiting for more people to come in before we get really started here.
Oh, like, how did it go? What?
What? Like, well, what? You mean like the episodes, or like how it's they're working out, or how? 1, 2, 3 Dodo asks, so how good is the Jenny voice actor? She's very good. She's very, very good.
What is the?
I don't.
Oh,
I mean,
yes. Dylan said yes.
Okay, yeah, okay. I don't know how to. It's asked so weirdly. I guess he means like, how are things going with the overall project? I guess. Like how. I don't know how to interpret that any other way. Things are going smoothly. We're still, you know, recording voices and polishing the last 2 scripts, but you know, the Discord crash set us off a little bit on something else at the time, but you know, we're getting back into the motion of things. Ringald, without spoilers, which episode is closest to completion? I think it's Activation Day is the closest to completion, if I'm not mistaken.
Probably. I mean, there's a bunch that are just all on par with each other, pretty much.
Yeah.
Because after we finish writing all of them, then we're gonna start like really getting into the other stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, it takes time. Like voice recording needs to take some time.
Yep.
And then storyboards and animatics need to be done, and then.
Yep.
Straight up from there.
I'm just gonna just waiting for if any other people's gonna show up, and then we'll just we can do it.
Who's the voice actress for Jenny, and who's who so far from Liz Cam and Nick?
Voice actress for Jenny, and oh my goodness, so many questions. Hold on. Okay, I'm gonna have to look up my, because now we got a list of people I can actually talk about. Finally.
They're okay. Talk about with this stuff. Okay. Find the answers.
I'm not going.
Pre-production survey.
It's great that you're making a movie coming out on August 9th, but
And
I'm not sure what do you mean, like an animatic trailer or both? Oh, both. Okay. Dylan was asking earlier about, can we see the animatic test, the trailer, the animatic trailer?
Oh yeah, that thing. I think the original is still up. I don't think it's representative of what it is nowadays, but the original video is still up on the original link. It is, but I'm trying to get through the other questions. Hold on. Nico Arsenis asks, "Who is the voice actress for Jenny?" Let me see if I can answer that question. I need to check my responses.
We'll get a finalized trailer soon.
I cannot discuss that right now. I'm looking at the list of the people who I can discuss. And her name is not on this list, so I cannot discuss who that is right now.
You'll find out eventually then.
I can discuss, though, what another question is. List voice actors or actresses. Who's who so far? That I can discuss because I have a list of actors and actresses that say it's okay to talk about the stuff I'm doing. Let's see here. We got Sunil Dip. I believe they are voicing, if memory serves, they are voicing the character that runs a newspaper business. I don't think we ever gave him a name, did we? That one was more of a background character, I think. If memory serves, I think that's his only character. Moving forward, just going through this, I'm not reading alphabetically. I'm just literally reading the list how it shows up for me here. Now we got Anthony A. Legato. He's voicing a surplus. He's voicing Don Prima. He's voicing. Oh, I can't say that name. I almost said an oopsie. I can't say that name that he's voicing. I can say he's also voicing Infrared Ivan.
I'm trying to remember which one you're talking about.
Literally, I started saying the first letter of the secret's name before I caught myself. That was so close.
Please don't.
Oh, Jimmy.
I'm drawing a blank.
Oh, I just said it in the Hangout chat.
The group chat.
Yeah,
right.
Anyway, Jimmy Ewald. Oh my goodness, he is voicing so many people. He's also known as Sweetly. I think on YouTube. Or wait, no. He's known as. He's known as. He's known as the Man-Child on YouTube. That's our Jimmy Ewald. He's voicing. Oh my gosh, he's voicing so many people. I can't remember them all. He's got a bunch of people under his belt.
What are they?
Where's our list?
Characters though.
I want to find our list because there's no way I can remember all these off the top of my head.
Are these the secret characters that he's voicing though?
Well, I'm not gonna say the secret ones, but I can say the ones that we've revealed already. Let's see.
I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna get something to eat.
Let's see. I know
he's characters. I remember that he does are secret characters.
Let me see. Where are you? That one's okay. That one's a secret. Granted, those two are secrets. Okay, but I think he voices other people. He voices Amadeus. We designed him. Did we design Amadeus on stream, or was that on?
I don't remember.
Okay, well, we've revealed Amadeus before. He's voicing Amadeus. Scrolling down the list. It's only updated at casting call number 3. Damn it! And he's also voiced. Oh, yeah. You know, you're right. The majority of his characters are secret. Darn. Yeah, I'm looking at 1. There's another 2. There's a 3. 2 of those being very big villains, and they have to remain secret for now.
Yep.
Okay, I gotta find people I can actually like. Go here. We go. Melody Dickens. She is voicing Tuck. That's a big one. Christian Freites, he's voicing Vexus. Oh, and Melody Dickens is on Twitter, and then Christian Freites is known as Urkenis on YouTube. He's also got a Facebook, he's got an Instagram, and he's got a Twitter of CWF1997. Anyway, moving forward. Here we go. This one's. I also want to have to look at the list, but I know that she does not voice stuff that are completely secret. Spanning the list. Okay, we have. Oh, but I'm afraid I'm gonna butcher her last name. Apologies in advance because I'm saying it out loud.
I know who you're talking about.
We have Madison. Oh man.
Brunailer.
Brunailer. I hope that is how you pronounce her last name. Also known as Maddie to the Max on YouTube. She is voicing Tiff. She is voicing Abby Green. She is voicing. That's a secret character. She's also voicing Kilgore. She voiced Kilgore in that in the casting call number 4 announcement video. She voiced Kilgore. So that's her. And then she's voicing one other secret character.
She's awesome. Go check her out.
Yeah, she's an excellent voice actress. Let's see if I got another. Do I got another person? We got. Okay. I'm just hold on. I just had to make sure that this one checked the yes box just real quick on the original survey here. Okay, yeah, okay. I'm okay to talk about this. Okay. I just wanted to make sure because that's the whole point of the survey was to make sure. We have Courtney Washington. She is voicing, I think, 2 or 3 of the XJ sisters. I can't remember if the final number was 2 or 3. It was. I know she's doing XJ5. I know she's doing XJ4.
I think that's it.
Else?
She's singing the new theme song.
Right, we have her marked as the theme song singer right now, and she's also marked as that news reporter who's going to be right next to. We already revealed the plot of that episode, so it's okay to talk about how Mudslinger is going to.
Which one are we talking about?
And their one episode is about Mudslinger coming back into society and trying to reestablish his life. And then she's going to be voicing a robot character that, quote unquote, teams up with Mudslinger. It's more like getting assigned, I guess. Working with. Anyway, so she's voicing that character. So yeah, 2 of the XJ sisters being XJ5 and 4. She's doing the theme song, singing the part. And she's voicing another character that I don't think we've revealed thus yet. But
What happens when you put something like that in the microwave? Dumb.
then we have, and she's her social media stuff is still under construction, so she'll she'll offer a link and stuff for sharing once it's all done. So, I'll start saying it when it's done because I know how that's like to be like, oh, go check them out, but they're like, no, it's under construction. I know how that's like, so I'll wait until it's all said and done. So it's all nice and spiffy. And we have H. Hawkins, who is on YouTube. He is on Twitter, known as a Faith Weirdo, and he's on Instagram, known by his name. He is voicing Sheldon. So that's another one. And now we get to the people who are on the stream. We have Eric, who is voicing Brad. And
yeah, that's right.
The Quetzalcoatl. And select other couple of characters that I don't think are entirely non-secretive. And then we got here, we got Sam, who is voicing XJ7. And
nice.
Yeah, I mean, I had to come because everyone just thinks I'm worthless anyways.
And then I missed one accidentally. That's good. We also have...
I'm technically on break.
Well, I missed a couple, actually. Okay, hold on.
But I'll try to get back on.
I missed 2 people, 3 people technically. Paul Hikari, he is voicing Weevil, the third, what would you call them, brothers in the cluster trio, those cluster bot trios. He's voicing Weevil, and then we got Nick here.
His name is Leo, and he dances on the sand.
We got Nick here, who's voicing Judge Rightwater.
Last 2 years of high school, I was averaging like 60.
And then the third person, who I technically don't really count, was me. I'm voicing Terawatt, Smitus, and XJ8. Those are the 3 people I'm. So that was a long question to answer, but still, that's the people I can talk about. For voice acting, at least.
That's more. For the $5.
All right. I know I missed a lot of questions through that, so let me just scan through that real quick.
A question I did see: are we going to do a finalized teaser trailer for the very?
Yeah, we gotta do teaser. Point. Otherwise,
we are going to do a finalized trailer. Once, right, you know, we're going to do a finalized. It's going to look nice and like we're going to have an official trailer and everything.
Mm-hmm.
Teaser trailer. That's a little bit different definition.
Teaser, yeah, I caught that too.
So official trailer, yes. Teaser trailer, it's already out. Like that's the one that's been on the channel for a couple of years now. Because teaser trailers are there to like capture the
attention of people,
essence of what's being made, not necessarily what's actually going to be in it. That's why they're teases. Official trailer is when you start getting plot elements and then clips from the movie and stuff. That's like the official trailer stuff.
Mm-hmm.
The teaser trailer is when it's just hints of what it could be, teasing you into it, you know? Which, hey, if you ever want to want to be hyped up for a movie but don't want it spoiled, just watch the teaser trailer and watch no official trailer, and then there you go. That's how you do it.
It still wouldn't be a while till we actually make a finalized trailer.
Yeah, I think it has to be a little bit, but because we just want to focus on getting the scripts done, because then once those are done, we'll just be like, we're free. We don't have to worry about writing anymore. All right. Let's see. Any more questions? Yeah, Darkness 217. I can't wait for someone to screw up and accidentally spoil one of the secret characters. I'm going to tell you right now, it's already happened in the past. It's just no one seemed to notice it at some back then. But it'll probably happen again eventually. It's Let's see. Moving.
Brian Boyd asks, "How is the convention? I'm sorry. How is the scripts coming along?"
Hold on. I'm almost there.
You got to keep up to the date, man. That's what you need to do.
Is this stream?
I mean, look at me. Look.
No, Darkness
actually- look,
217.
I'm,
Is this
watching
stream the teaser trailer?
as
No, the
it
teaser
is.
trailer's been on YouTube for a
Stay
while
up to
now.
date, my
It's
man.
the one where Jenny is like chasing the bomb,
You
and
got to stay up to date.
so that's the teaser trailer. None of that is in the actual.
Storyboard.
None of that. The dive bomb after the bomb is not actually in the actual season.
Sexy Dan
It
says,
was just
"What's
a
up?"
cool visual for the like. Oh, look, it's Jenny saving the day again.
Hey, Sexy Dan. What's up?
Let's see. I'm up there.
Hey, guys.
Brian Boyd, how's it coming along? We got 2 left, and they're both coming along excellently. This path, I mean, rebuilding the Discord was a little bit of a hiccup, but especially for one, the season. Let's see, the season finale, I think, was the one we made the most progress in this past month, wasn't it? Because that one was the one where we reestablished.
You guys haven't seen that commercial?
It was one we reestablished someone's character in that. We can't talk about which one, but we reestablished someone's character and made everything flow a little bit better. And we definitely, I remember we worked on Act 1 and made it more smooth.
Hello? What?
And set up the general ground plan for that. So, because Act 2 and 3 were already so far along, it was just Act 1 that was giving us real trouble. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So.
Also, to all y'all, I work for Acme Corporations. So if you would like to have your rockets, or do you have any traps set for those pesky roadrunners, come to Acme.
We're not sponsored.
What the heck are you talking about, guys?
Let's see.
Actually, I know this is
Nico Arsonist. Tell us the
look
plot
like
for the
Tri-State area.
2 Halloween episodes. Well, it's.
Oh no.
Okay, yeah. No, it's okay. It's really a single Halloween episode, but it's split up into two.
It's basically a two-parter.
Yeah, it's basically.
It's kind of what we did with.
They're directly connected.
And good old Sheldon.
They're very different stories, but they are directly connected. Like
no, it's
one ends and the other begins.
Like it's the similar pace as Teen Idol and Good Old Sheldon, as they're sort of like two-parters.
Yeah, where one builds into the other, even though they're both very different stories.
Get back to work. I'll be back in just a bit, so I won't be gone. So I'll be back in a little bit. So,
but
take care, guys. I'll be back.
Yeah, but as for the plot of the first episode is that the entire town of Tremerton, at least its teenagers, are invited to this mysterious mansion down the block. But nobody knows who the host is. Creepiness. And then the second episode is Tuck thinks Jenny's a werewolf, and he needs to do some investigating to prove his case.
Please.
To the world that Jenny's a werewolf. Or a were-robot. Or what do we call it? The Canthrobot? Anyway, yeah, those are the 2
Halloween episodes.
Let's see. All right, now Cork Board. Does MLaaTR really need a revival? I know it was poorly marketed and had horribly managed scheduling, but what about the show in terms of narratives, characters, and ideas really warrants a continuation? Well, we certainly think so. I think we discussed a long time ago about why Teenage Robot was chosen. It was because it was like out of what? Martin Mystery versus Invader Zim versus American Dragon versus Spectacular Spider-Man. All of them all really fun shows and whatnot, but I think the reason Teenage Robot was chosen because the art style was easy to replicate. Well, easier than the others. Spectacular Spider-Man, for instance, has a very particular art style that you have to, and it's almost like it's very. If I were to describe it in relation to another show, it's almost like if it was Kim Possible art style, only thin lines and even more flow to the body shapes, while still at the same time keeping normal human anatomy. It's like this weird mix. And so it's that one was very hard to replicate. So that one was thrown out. As much as I love that show, that one was thrown out early on because it's just such a hard style to replicate. Martin Mystery was another one that was thrown out early on because it was anime style, and I personally suck at anime style.
Same.
So that one was another one that was like, those two were thrown out mostly because of art style limitations. It's just like, it's hard to replicate that stuff. Invader Zim was thrown out because I think at the time it was already announced that it was going to be continued in a comic. And point number B, I don't think it was Invader Zim, as fun as a show it wasn't really ever a show that carried a continuity. It was very much like SpongeBob in the sense that each episode it would reset. Like there was that episode where frickin' Dib and Zim became baloney, and the very next episode they're fine. So that one I think we didn't want to go with it because it didn't have enough continuity to have, like, if we ever wanted to do something dramatic, it would never carry over. It would just be, well, that's it. Time to reset. And I think so. It was down to the wire between American Dragon and Teenage Robot, and it was going to be American Dragon for a little bit. Like, I think there was definitely. I remember sketching out a basic plot of how it would go down for American Dragon, and ultimately though why I think Teenage Robot was selected was again the art style was in favor of Teenage Robot. Teenage Robot's much easier to replicate than American Dragon. Granted, American Dragon's much easier than Spectacular Spider-Man or Martin Mystery, but in terms of versus Teenage Robot, I think that Teenage Robot turned out to be the style that was the easiest to replicate. And on top of that, I think it was because Teenage Robot had more potential in stories and what to do. American Dragon, I think we had the basic sketch out, the basic plot sketch had two major villains and to cover their own two separate little arcs, and then that was it. Because again, the end goal of this is to wrap things up, to conclude. So, while at the same time having fun with it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah. That's basically why Teenage Robot was chosen. Anyway, moving forward real quick. Oh, Smash Up.
Mouth.
Smash Up. It's his birthday today.
I
Or
know,
her. I don't think it's
today.
her or he. I don't know. It's just a stick. It's just a circle. It's a cartoon. It's a cartoon. What's it called? Avatar. It's a cartoon avatar. I can't determine if they're boy or girl, but it is their birthday, whatever they are. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Purple burger.
Someone said, how's the storyboarding going along? Me personally, I think it's going
I'm sorry.
fantastic.
Yeah.
I'm working on it right now, actually.
We're getting completed. We're almost complete with storyboards.
Well, for
Activation.
We're a few episodes in
Activation Day, we're about done with storyboards, but we're getting there. The other episodes, it's a mixed bag of which, depending on which one you ask.
But for season 4 as in general, it's halfway there.
Well, like I wouldn't say halfway there for storyboards. I think that's a little overestimate. But I know for scripts, at least, we got a 90% completion because of that. Because because we only got 2 left out of the 23.
That's pretty good.
Pretty good. Pretty good. We're so close.
Just takes forever to storyboard. Writing like 1,000 like panels each episode.
Kenny Wakeman is daring us to say Smash Up's name 5 times fast.
Oh, jeez.
I think it's because I stuttered so much. I'm bad. I don't know. I can't tell if I'm getting worse at stuttering or better at stuttering. I guess it's the eye of the beholder right now. XJ0 coming up with a fun fact. Art Deco style was due to New York's setback laws regarding skyscrapers. This led to the designs of the Empire State Building and the Chrysler Building, which would be incorporated into Armageddroid design. Now, someone play the ABCs, the more you know. Cool fact.
I prefer the gift from Wayne's World where he's like, I was not aware of that.
Yeah. Let's see. All right. I'm going to jump. I think I've gotten through all the questions. I am going to go into actually like doing stuff and not having a black screen on my... Because that's boring to watch. Let's see. Where'd you go? Where'd you go? I just got back on this computer, so it's like... Here we go. Loading it up. Speedhog 58. Could you imagine Jenny as RoboCop? Well, she wouldn't have. She couldn't kill anybody, but sure. I could probably imagine that. One, two, three, Dodo. Inspector Gadget is fitting to fight Jenny. That would be an interesting fight.
Yeah, it would be.
Although I think he would trip himself up because every time, because Jenny doesn't have to say like, I'm gonna transform my laser cannon, you know.
Mm-hmm.
But Inspector Gadget is almost like isn't it like a voice command or something, like because he has to say go Gadget something.
Go Gadget mallet.
Yeah, exactly. So like he'd announce it before the transformation would even happen. So Jenny would be like, "Oh, you're bringing out a mallet now? Cool. I got a gun."
Glenn Wakeman, has he been casted?
He was casted, but unfortunately,
Yeah,
I don't know what happened.
Yeah, he was casted, but I think the voice
We
actor,
lost contact with his voice actor.
yeah, he kind of, it wasn't that like he officially like said like I'm resigning, I want to take care of something in my life. It was like he literally like dropped off the face of the planet. So where he went. So I mean, oh well, we can just recast Glenn. To be honest, Glenn's voice is probably one of the easier people to cast because Glenn's got. Yeah, there you go.
The little Kermity.
Jenny.
Hey, old Kermit Frog here.
Yippee, is it Yippee Lika or Yippee Ika? I don't know. Jenny versus Thanos, who would win?
Thanos, just snap her away.
Depends if he has the Infinity Stones, which ones he got, and you know, if I'm thinking Infinity Stone-less, I'd say Jenny has a shot. But the moment Thanos picks up an Infinity Stone, I think the tables have turned and Jenny's not going to make it.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, there's so many names. Ahali Comics /Animations. Are you getting new members in your crew? They sign up and audition, and I like the audition. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think we've gotten an audition in a while, actually.
Yeah, it's been a while.
Yeah. So,
It was me or one other that's been the most previous.
Did we ever figure out? There was that guy who says he was on the crew. Like he sent in an audition and he said he got accepted, but he wasn't like on the production crew Discord. Did we ever like figure out what that?
I
Did he ever
don't
come
know.
back?
Thanos. Easy.
Oh,
Thanos.
dear. I think I remember that.
Retarded Go GO4. Godzilla versus Armageddroid. Anyone? Oh, Godzilla completely. You kidding?
Yeah.
Armageddroid doesn't have crap on Godzilla. Freaking ripping him to shreds. Anyway, Ringald, which new character would you guys think is your favorite design without doing spoilers? Oh, that's hard. I think my favorite design so far is the spoiler character. But my favorite design that has been released thus far, I would either go with personally the cluster trio with the Grub, Looper, Weevil, their little trio. I like how they kind of I like how their designs support one another. Like one's got the bum arm, one's got the bum leg, one's got the bum eye. So it's all like they all like if you took them apart and rebuilt them, you'd be able to build at least one good bot out of them that's not damaged to crap. And I kind of just like that. And the other one, or Abby Green, because I like how her design, first of all, how the line work came together, as well as I like how the community voted on her colors. I want to see if we can do that more for characters that are still a work in progress. But anyway, what are your guys's?
I kind of dig Skolas.
Goalless, yeah.
Q.
Mine's probably going to be a spoiler character. Sorry, me.
Oh,
What about like released ones that we've released already?
I don't know.
Abby Green.
Q. All right, let's see.
Mhm.
Moving forward, I just want to make sure I just missed any. I got the thing loaded up now. I just want to make sure I'm not missing any more questions before I start working on this. Okay. Creeper 351. Have you thought of making a teenage robot villain called Void? Well,
Like from The Incredibles 2?
yeah, I'm gonna say I mean no, but I'm gonna have to say since Incredibles 2, if I were to do a villain or a personally at least, I would try to avoid Void as a name because of Incredibles 2. It's one of those things where it's like now I associate the name Void with Incredibles 2. That'll go away eventually, but right now I want to make it like I would try and make it a little bit more unique. Plus, I didn't really like that name to begin with in Incredibles.
Too unoriginal.
Well, like, no, the powers are fine. She can create portals and stuff. That's cool. But, like, Void, it doesn't really describe her powers. It's not, a void isn't like a portal. It's like it's a void.
Yippee Leaker, I object to that. I think it's fun to make original names. But yes, they are a pain sometimes.
I want to get exactly what a void is, so I'm not.
Avoid? Are you looking up
I
what
just want to
avoid
get
is?
like I want to get the exact definition here, so I'm not like
Nothing.
miscontrust. Yeah, it's I'm seeing as a noun, it is a completely empty space.
Like the dubious void.
Yeah, or an adjective, which is doesn't. Then adjective wise, it doesn't describe this situation. That's legally binding, and then the same thing that happens with the verb. Or to drain away water or gases, or to just discharge them. But in the case of water and gases, to void them. Well, I mean, maybe I guess if you wanted to look at it like she's opening a portal and voiding something through it, she's discharging whatever's being voided through the portal. But like, it could have been a better name than void to describe how she makes portals for people to open up and run through. Like if you wanted to go like that, like where the verb describes the action. This is just literally like going off the synonyms. Egress, which is egress, which describes the action of going out or leaving a place, which is again a verb. Just using that as the name, if that was the direction with naming her void, but the name itself, I don't like it. I don't see how it connects to her powers, other than like I guess if you really again you want to stretch it where the thing going through the portal is voiding itself out of the area.
Anyone a fan here of Pacific Rim? Never watched it. I don't think I ever will.
I would recommend it. It's an awesome movie. Don't watch Pacific Rim Uprising. That is a terrible movie. Awful. It's so awful. But Pacific Rim is an awesome movie, and I definitely recommend checking it out.
I concur.
I'll give it a try.
It's very.
I think of it like big robots fight big monsters.
Yeah, it's all about that. And at the same time, it takes itself seriously, but not to the point where it's like there's a couple tongue-in-cheek jokes in there and here and there. And there's some characters that are kind of over the top cartoonish on purpose, but like they have fun, you know? They have a lot of fun, and the style of the world that they're in looks so cool. You can tell Guillermo del Toro got his fingers all over it, like designing it. It's obvious he had so much fun building this world, and I think that's what the second movie lacks, because the serious tone kind of blows away.
Yeah.
And the art style that was there in the first one is gone. It's just gone in the second one. So yeah, definitely the first one is way better than the second one.
All right.
I remember I called out of work to go and see Uprising, and I was so disappointed. I was like, I would have rather gone to work.
Kind of complete missed opportunity. I'm not gonna lie. I will spoil Uprising here right now because
if I am going to see it, don't.
No, like Uprising. I'm not gonna spoil Pacific Rim, but Uprising, such a terrible movie. Don't go see it. Just like they did one thing that it befuddled me how uncreative. Like it was such a cool concept, but it befuddled me how uncreative they did it. Uprising introduced the concept of Jaeger kaiju hybrids, where it was like a robot, but it had creature parts. That's like they're cyborgs. That's so cool. And when done right, you get monsters like in the Godzilla universe, at least, you get monsters like Megalon, which is the beetle with the drills and everything. You got Gigan, which is this weird space chicken with like scythes for hands. I say space chicken, but like it doesn't look like it. It's just like it's got a beak.
I get the same vibe.
Yeah, it's got all these cool designs, and I think Kiryu's technically a cyborg because he's got the Godzilla skeleton underneath, but not really. But like Megalon and Gigan, ultra examples of what you could do with a mechanical biological hybrid of a kaiju. In this movie, in Uprising, it is literally just a robot with skin in between the metal plating. That's it. It's not like they don't give it like a cool long tail or something, or maybe like in Gigan's case where he was mostly organic, but he had all these upgraded mechanical parts, or Megalon where it's so integrated into the body where the skin bleeds onto the claws or the drills in this case. It's just a robot with skin in between the metal plating. It's so uncreative. And then of course they copy and paste the same design to make an army of them, which is even worse.
Really?
Yeah.
Gosh.
So yeah, watch Uprising. It was a terrible movie. Watch Pacific Rim, the original, because that one's a good movie. Anyway,
so you were saying about Godzilla. Are you gonna watch the new Godzilla movie?
Yes, but I'm trying to avoid spoilers like the plague.
I am not. Yeah,
I am so excited for the next Godzilla movie, but for this one coming up in 2019. But I am trying my best to avoid spoilers. I have watched the first trailer and the second trailer, and now I'm avoiding all TV spots and all news on it. Because this is the time after the second trailer drops. Sometimes it even starts with the second trailer drops. Thankfully, they didn't reveal too much plot with the second trailer drop. This is what the time period where the studios get too spoilery with their TV spots and stuff. So, if you want more further advice for avoiding spoilers, if you ever want to preserve spoilers, definitely do not watch TV spots after the second trailer. Just don't, because that's when they've used up all the non-spoilery money shots in the first and second trailer, and they need to entice the audience with something even more. And that's when they start using money shots in the end climax and the end, like, look what's going to happen at the end of the fight when they're about to kill the bad guy. It's like, oh, great. Would have loved to see that in the theater and not on my little television set, but great. Thanks. All right, let's see. Continuing on with this Vexus moment. I didn't draw her a body in this shot.
She doesn't need a body. Isn't she going to be like all faded out anyways into shadow?
Yeah, you're right. That's why I didn't draw a body. That's because it's supposed to be. She's meant to be in all black. That's complete. Thank you for reminding me. And the only one that comes into view is her hand. Like this is
because it's in the front ground.
Yeah, that striping is going to be visible. Thank you for reminding me. I was legit going to go waste time and draw a body because I completely forgot all black. All right, let's see. This is the part where she says she drags her hand across the. She's like filthy remains. There's like a DNA everywhere. All right, cool. What movie is more disappointing? The retarded Goji asks. Godzilla in 1998 or Pacific Rim Uprising? Well, I would have to say personally it would be Uprising because there was never a time for me where I was like hyping up 1998, so it never like disappointed me because I wasn't a part of the generation that like saw all those TV spots and trailers and built up that movie. It's still 1998 still a bad movie, but it never like I never was disappointed by it because I always knew it was a bad movie. Uprising though, I wanted to be a good movie and be a good sequel, and I was hoping it was, and it just turned out to be terrible. There's only, oh my gosh, there's only, to make matters worse with Uprising, there is only one kaiju fight in that entire movie.
The rest is just character explorations.
No, there's other stuff in the movie. There's other like fight scenes in the movie, but there's only like the quintessential Jaeger versus kaiju that the original movie established. There's only one fight. Gosh, the more I think about that movie, the more it's like how bad it is. I mean, granted, it not having kaiju versus Jaeger fights is not essentially a problem with the movie. There's a way to make that work, but the way they did it, it would have been better to have more kaiju fights than to just what they did. Anyway, I gotta get back on off. We're way off topic.
You gotta be put on a tangent.
Yeah.
I can't say I haven't seen either of them. I wish I did.
Yeah.
Someone said, where did you learn how to make storyboards?
Kind of just by looking at some of the storyboards from the original series.
Yeah, pretty much. You just kind of look at the storyboards that are done online. I did take a storyboarding class.
Well, professional.
Yeah, for like professional, for how to professionally make storyboards and stuff. But not gonna lie, it's not how I mean, obviously, I learned how to tweak some things on like how to, what's essential and stuff like that through that class. But like, you can get the picture just by looking about what other people have done with storyboards and stuff. You get the idea of what they're supposed to be.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. I gotta.
20th Century Fox is now owned by the Walt Disney Company.
Oh God, yeah.
What?
I don't like that. I know everyone's excited to have their X-Men back and the Fantastic Four back under Marvel's belt, but gonna be completely honest with you, I would have preferred if Disney just bought them outright. I'm currently loading up the script to this so I can actually like animate to the or like draw dialogue. Bear with me, hold on. But the fact that they own Alien, the fact that they own Shape of Water, they also own the Planet of the Apes now. They own, I think, Predator. I think Predator was Fox. Yeah, Predator was Fox. I don't like how they own 30% of Hollywood now. I think they're too powerful.
And also sad news for Europe. Article 13 got passed.
Yep, sorry for everybody in the UK.
It's not just
Remember to vote.
It's not just in the UK. It's like in France. It's like in Germany. It's
Oh.
all over Europe.
Well, yeah, the EU. So for those in the EU, remember to vote. Remember to vote. It's even though it's been passed, doesn't mean it can't be unpassed. You know what I mean? Like they can't pass a law that makes it null and void. Although, to be completely fair with you, I know U.S. politics. I know how things work here. So, like, is Article 13? That makes me think of our own amendments, where it's like it's this whole process of making a new amendment to the Constitution. Meanwhile, passing a law is super easy. So, is an article more like a law, or is it more like an amendment, where it's like an amendment is this entire process that you have to go through to get an amendment approved. Meanwhile, a new law is a lot simpler to pass. Still a process, but like simpler in comparison.
Mm-hmm.
If it's like a law, then don't worry about it. I would say in a couple of years, if you elect the right people, it'll be out of here. If it's an amendment, then yeah, maybe buckle up. That's gonna take some time.
Basically, is what Nathan's trying to say without being R-rated.
Well, no, yeah, but like, because an amendment it's like because the last amendment that the last amendment I thought was amended because that's the problem. That's the thing with amendments. You can't undo them. You can only undo them with. You can't pass a law that says, okay, this amendment's null and void. Because since the Constitution is the supreme law of the land, once you write an amendment for the Constitution, that is the supreme law of the land. If you can't write a law that's under that law that says that top law is null and void, the only way to unamend the Constitution is to write a new amendment that says this specific amendment is null and void. And that's what happened with the prohibition stuff.
And Nikki is asking about Sonic 2019, the film.
Oh yeah, that looks horrible.
Believe me, I haven't reacted to that Dora the Explorer movie.
Oh, that looks horrible too. Why are we entering a trend in live action stuff where people seem to think it's okay to take the base design of the cartoon, translate it to realistic, and just give it a realistic coat of paint? Like, they don't change the proportions, they don't change the look. It's the same because they all.
Hello there, I'm back again.
Those two movies share the same problem. They share that the Sonic one especially, it's just his base character design. Only now it's a realistic coat of paint, and I think they fixed the eyes, which I never liked the eyes to begin with. But
what are you talking about? That Sonic movie?
That Sonic movie. It's just, and they added a Nike logo.
I'm pretty sure someone's gonna be ranting because his arms are blue.
Well, that's a completely different topic. But
they
just took his basic design in the video games and you know all the comics and stuff, and they just gave it a CGI coat of paint. You can't do that. You can't. And they did the same thing.
It actually succeeded. Actually.
It's a video game film. What you can
then Dora the Explorer, as stupid as that is, that they're doing a live action Dora the Explorer. Who's gonna do that?
There is one redeeming factor. Danny Trejo is gonna be Boots.
I don't understand that either. But on the topic of
Boots,
he's
gonna save that movie.
On the topic of that Boots character, first of all, why isn't he wearing boots? He's a name is Boots. Why isn't he wearing boots?
Yeah.
Second of all,
oh my God!
Why
just imagine Boots carrying around him with shit.
Why does he look like the cartoon monkey? Why didn't they just
wrong monkey?
You can train a monkey. There's like lemurs and monkeys out there whose job it is to be film monkeys and film lemurs that you can train and have on your shoulder, and they will interact with the cast and everything. You can train stuff for that. Why is it CGI? And why did you design it?
Yeah, I know. Okay, CGI. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. CGI sucks. I don't know why they don't stick to practical effects.
No,
like they used to. Because oh God.
It's less about it being a CGI monkey, because admittedly using a CGI monkey is easier.
Yeah, I know. Or
it's
maybe
easier than the real monkey, because the real monkey is an animal, and animals are unpredictable. And CGI is very predictable by comparison. What I don't understand is why the CGI monkey isn't trying to look like a real monkey. It's trying to look like the cartoon design, only with a CGI coat of paint. Like, it's even got the three little tufts of hair on top of his head that looks so cartoonish. I don't. Why is that a thing right now? It used to be where it's like when you translate a cartoon to live action or something, you're given like an updated, appearance, so it looks like a real thing that can exist in our world. But when you do it like with Sonic the Hedgehog, what they did with Boots the Monkey, it just looks like a cartoon again.
I think they just did that for recognizability.
Yeah, that's actually, I think that is pretty much a reason.
Like, if I were to compare it with Teenage Robot, if someone were to do a live-action Teenage Robot, and they were to take Jenny's exact design, the way it is from the show, and input it to our reality, where it's a giant circle head with a little notch for a nose / cheek,
You know,
and,
if there was a live-action
interacting
film, I would
with real with
have
like
some
real
candidates.
humans that have normal proportions, that would look super weird. You can't do that. You have to like update the design for reality.
You know, I kind of want there
Chris
to be.
and Robin actually tried, and it actually succeeded.
Yeah,
Because
okay, yeah.
Well, actually, I do. Have some
I
candidates
give
for,
the
a
Christopher
live-action
Robin
film
movie
director.
a lot of flack, but at least they did try to do the real. They didn't just import the cartoon designs into the real movie and with a realistic coat of paint.
All right. I do
At
have
least
some
attempted
candidates.
to look like actual dolls and stuff. Apart from Owl. Owl was just a straight up owl.
Rabbit too. Rabbit was an actual rabbit.
Well, I do have. I do
Anyway,
have some
I gotta
candidates. There wanted to be a live-action teenage role film, but I do have some candidates.
Well,
One of
to
which is, Vincenzo
be
Natali.
fair, I don't think it's ever.
Dude,
it would
shut
ever
up! I'm talking.
I don't think it ever come out.
God,
But
I was thinking.
How
Vincenzo
long do you
Natali-
guys think we will get a Teletubbies movie by Michael Bay?
a Teletubbies movie by Michael Bay. Good lord, I would see that.
Oh
at a
wait!
college
I got
bookstore
this. I got this. A teenage robot movie from director Alejandro Jodorowsky.
I have no idea who that is.
Me neither.
He directed The Holy Mountain, El
Holy
Chapo, Santa
You mean
Sangre,
Mountain-
Endless Poetry.
The Python Holy Mountain?
No, The Holy Mountain. No, that's.
Oh, is that Holy Grail?
No,
My
no,
bad.
no.
That's Holy
You're
Grail.
no. You're thinking of Monty Python. You're thinking of Terry Gilliam.
Yeah, that one was
Alejandro,
directed
he's a
by
Chilean-
Monty
He's
Python.
a director from Chile. He's like this really weird.
Teletubbies Awakening.
Teletubbies Awakening.
Actually, oh my God. Imagine this. Okay, because in the production of The Holy Mountain, he actually apparently didn't sleep for a week and took LSD to while directing his film.
Well, I wouldn't say that's the best way of directing a teenage robot movie. Not gonna lie, but
Well, no, okay. Well, actually, if you guys are out for a documentary, then I kind of you should take a look at Jodorowsky's Dune. Because he was going to actually do this whole adaptation of Frank Herbert's Dune, and he had like all these people attached, like David Carradine, Mike Jagger, Orson Welles, H.R. Giger, even Salvador Dali was attached to act in one of the films as the Mad Emperor.
Betrayal. I don't
Yeah,
know how
it's
a
gonna
live
be, like,
action
a
teenage
really
robot would go down.
Bizarre.
Who would play
experience,
Jenny?
He would
maybe
have to be
Jodorowsky.
CGI. There's no way around that.
Or
So, yeah,
just an
another
actress with
director
like
I would say
CGI
would be good
effects.
is,
Yeah, there's.
Steven-
Well,
I
yeah,
would say-
motion capture, but a live action teenage robot, because you can't do. She's like,
I mean, no, that'd be weird. I was thinking maybe they could do like some close up practical shots of like maybe the transformations and stuff. Could
I
maybe
would
be
see
part
Chloe
reality.
Moretz be I kind of see
but
either Joey.
They definitely could not go the route of the Terminator bots where they had the puppet. The whole point of that was to make it look scary. If you're trying to make it look like charming and like a character
I
you
would
can
say,
relate
just
to,
make it like a humanoid.
you can't.
Make it like a humanoid droid, kind of like what
That's-
they did with Alita. Or, well, not cut the CGI. For a candidate, I would say Chloe Moretz or Joey King would be it. Well, Nora would be played by Nicole Kidman.
I'm just talking about like how it would be done. I don't know about actors and actresses yet, but
Brad would be played by
Me.
Actually,
Yeah.
no. Sheldon would be played by
Yes.
Finn. No, Sheldon would be played by Finn Wolfhard.
I don't know.
Finn
so,
He's like
Michael from
14.
Stranger Things. Yeah, Finn
Well,
Wolfhard.
I get because like it opens up so much stuff about like what you would set it in and stuff like that. Because yeah, if you want to be genuine to the
Yeah.
cartoon, they would all be in high
Director.
school, which they'll all be teenagers. But not gonna lie, filming stuff
actually,
with
you know what would be
teenagers
perfect
is
director?
hard.
I think
It's
Steven
hard
Liston-
to make a film with teenagers because teenage actors. At the end of the day, I mean, I'm not saying all of them, just like a good majority of them. There are plenty of exceptions,
Oh, wait,
plenty of
I know a
exceptions,
perfect one.
but the
Wait,
majority
I
of teenage actors and child
who's that girl
actors,
in,
not very
Who
good,
was that girl from Hard Candy?
which is
She
why
was
a
in,
lot of people
She
hire
was in this,
people in their 20s to play
what was her
teenagers.
name? Frick. No. There was I think I know the perfect candidate. I think I know probably one of the best candidates for Jenny. Hold on a sec. It would be. I'm trying to find her name. It would be. Oh, that's it. Ellen Page.
Possibly.
I think she would be. Actually, I think she would be kind of compelling for the role. Ellen Page.
Let's see.
She was in Hard. She was in that film Hard Candy. She's actually really good. Actually, for a teenager, she's probably in her 20s, but she's actually a really great actress. I think she would.
I'd
pull it
probably
off.
go with like Emma Stone or Jennifer Lawrence.
And for director, another director I think would be good is Steven Lisberger, the director of Tron.
Tron, the original.
Yeah, of course the original Tron.
All right.
He
so
did
I
an
know
age
there's
well.
I'm not. Look, I know a lot of cinema, but I don't
there's
know
a new
all
one, Tron
cinema.
Legacy,
Okay,
but
I need to clarify on some things.
Dude,
know
I just said
a whole lot
Tron,
of cinema,
not
I just
Tron
don't know
Legacy.
all
Get it?
cinema.
When I just say Tron,
Old
I
Tron.
mean Tron, not Tron Legacy, not
All
Tron
right.
2.0, just Tron. Hello?
What about the other
Or
Tron?
anything. Get
What
it
about
right.
Ultron?
Yeah, Ultron.
Yeah. What about John Tron?
Just Tron. Not
Tron.
Voltron, not Megatron, just Tron. T-R-O-N. Tron. Get it right.
What about
Galvatron.
Did we mention Voltron?
Galvatron.
I swear to
Tron.
I swear to
Sam, we're just making things into a
Nick,
joke.
I swear to
It's a
if you,
joke.
We're just making jokes.
Yeah, it's just
I
a
know
joke.
you all are.
All right, let's see.
Wait, actually,
Brad
maybe.
Sudan.
Ooh, for
Brad
actually,
would be
oh
played
my
by
God,
Tom
I can know
Holland.
someone who can do the word. I know a perfect. So yeah, so that's my director. I got Vincenzo Natali, Steven Lisberger, or Alejandro Jodorowsky. Or who's another good one that I probably should think would be a good one? Oh, I know one. Shinya Tsukamoto,
Who?
the director of Tetsuo the Iron Man.
I didn't see it,
I
sadly.
feel like Edgar Wright would be. I feel like Edgar Wright would make a good candidate.
Eh.
He's got kind of a cartoony action style. That kind of fit the.
Actually, yeah. Wait, didn't he do Scott Pilgrim versus the World?
Uh,
I think he did. If it okay, then
Yeah,
that's-
that sounds
yeah, I think-
familiar.
Actually,
and
yeah,
yes,
actually,
that would be
that
like
would-
my number one
Scott
pick
Pilgrim
for
versus
a
the World.
live action
Yeah, because
teenage
he did
robot.
that. I think he would be. He'd fit. Sorry, maybe because I was trying to go for the more artistic route.
oh gosh, we've all been thinking about. I just thought we've all been thinking about how Jenny would look. How would Vexus look in the realistic style?
Now, who would?
Would she be more?
We could
Would she
get Jay
be even
Davidson.
more?
Maybe we
insect?
can get Jay Davidson from the Crying Game to come back to play as her.
Would we,
I think she'd be like straight up CGI.
Yeah. Obviously, all the robots.
I think
would
there'd be
pretty
some
much
design
CGI.
changes, but I still think she'd be CGI.
But,
And
would she be like what I'm talking about, like design? Would she be like more insect, or would she be like less insect and more robot, or like?
I would say.
I'd say probably more robot. Yeah.
Well, no, I should clarify. I don't mean like insect as she has insect parts, literally. I mean like robotic insect parts. Would she be more insect-like or more humanoid robot-like?
Yeah, probably more insect-like then.
Is it too late to? Is it too late to ask for David Cronenberg?
Who?
David Cronenberg.
I do not know.
You know, master of body horror.
Let's see.
You know, he did Scanners, Videodrome, The Fly, The Brood, Naked Lunch, Existence. You guys really need to start watching more.
Man, no one has time watching movies nowadays.
Yeah, right.
I draw.
I still haven't seen Infinity War.
Actually, I did. Speaking of that, I kind of wanted to. I decided to update my Ragged Android. I'm planning to call it this. I'm planning to call it Exometamorphosis.
Exometamorphosis.
Yeah, I think a good replacement
I just
for
like the
Earth the
ring to
Kid
it.
would have been like
Exometamorphosis.
Cree Summer or Rich Horvitz for the voice.
Rich Horvitz?
Rich Horvitz. He does the voice of Invader Zim.
I'm actually going to go meet. I'm actually going to go meet him next week.
Nice.
Oh, nice.
You know, I keep thinking, why can't we have Jay Davidson from the Crying Game do him? She played Dill. You know, from the Crying Game.
Should probably ask for money if we're going to do that.
Yeah.
Actually, no. Actually, it was a joke. He retired. He actually doesn't want to be famous.
Oh
He
gosh.
actually never wanted to be. He
Rip.
did play. He did play Raw on Stargate. Yeah, he's not too well known of an actor. He played. He actually received an Oscar nomination for Best Supporting Actor in The Crying Game, and afterwards, he did one more, and he did Raw and Roll Number Stargate, and then he played a photographer in a short film in 2009. But he kind of didn't want to be famous in the first place. But it kind of sucks though, because he kind of actually seemed like a good actor. But that's his decision. Maybe we could have. God, there's so many good. I know. I kind of go out and go for the more other directors, is because I kind of like going out instead of like the mainstream stuff. You guys heard of the Criterion Collection?
Yep, Crichton.
Okay, good. At least Nathan knows.
Although I never pronounced it as Criterion Collection.
Criterion. Criterion. I heard it pronounced a lot. I do have some of the films. Well, okay, some of them were horror films like Man Bites Dog, Hausu, Eraserhead.
Oh my gosh.
Well, yeah, they're more set on like
oh my God.
restoring and presenting like classic movies.
Lynch. I may be right back. I may be breaking. But just imagine if David Lynch directed it. David Lynch's Teenage Robot.
I don't know about that. David Lynch is kind of out there with his style.
That would be like if we were
Or
on
David Cage.
We got in a lengthy conversation about a live action team.
Is there any? Are we missing any other questions here?
I was scrolling through the comments, and this was stirred up a bit with the comments. Let me find it.
I know. It does seem like I'm not trying to make it like a cartoon film. I'm trying to make it look like. Oh.
All right, here we go. By Sodzilla. Will you make episodes with big fan characters like XJ Negative, XJ10, and Chaos Jenny? The last one is, are you going to do crossovers?
Okay. There's a lot of
there
on that. Okay.
How many times
We have no plans of doing any fan-made characters so far. If we were to do that, we'd have to go contact the original creator and get permission from them to do so. In terms of crossovers, we have we're trying to keep it in universe. Like Jenny's never going to cross feet or cross paths with Jimmy Neutron, Timmy Turner, or Danny Phantom or something like that.
Oh my God! I thought of another crossover.
It's going to be. We're trying to keep it contained in universe situation.
Guys, and to the audience, we need to do this.
What?
We need to do this. Jenny versus
a xenomorph. Hell no. Do you know that I would make it into like a PG-13 show now? Jeez.
She'd be. She's immune to the most dangerous aspect of the xenomorph, and that being the chest burster. But
maybe we can have Ridley Scott.
What about the acid?
That's the one thing she'd have to deal with, is the acid blood. That'd be the hardest thing about the xenomorph to deal with, is the acid blood. But I feel like Jenny would find a way to like pick up the xenomorph, carry it over to a place where there's no danger of it being littered with acid blood, keep at a good distance, and then just open fire with rockets and lasers. Cut it to shreds, blow it up.
I can't lie to her about her chances.
Or incinerate it, because they're weak to fire, are they not? Yeah, that was the whole point of Aliens, that she brought in that flamethrower. They're weak to fire. Well, what isn't weak to fire? But you know what I mean.
Fire bad.
God, guys, can I just say something? I can't lie to her about her chances, but she has my sympathies.
Let's see.
Have you guys even seen? Have you guys you guys even seen the movie?
What?
Alien.
Of course.
You know,
Yeah.
You're talking about movie monster guy here. Of course, I've seen Alien.
Not the previous two, and I heard they're not good.
Oh yeah. You don't want to. You don't know. You don't want to check out Alien Covenant. No.
I heard Prometheus, whatever it was called, was a flop.
It was. Prometheus was an experiment. It was. I
was trying to be something different from the Alien franchise while still taking place inside the Alien franchise. I think someone forced Ridley Scott to make it even more alien in the sequel, which is why that turned so badly.
Okay,
Home.
so we're going. I gotta check the bin. This is usually where I usually get my old DVD collections.
Books.
Sometimes, if you're lucky, you get it.
Let's see, and I need to
Go on
make
to
sure
this.
that the voice is matching. Okay.
All right, welcome to Secret Chorros.
Let's see.
Oh.
So you must be Queen Vexis. It was quite kind of you to invite us to your little dirt pile. It remains rancid how you life forms leave your genetic cells on everything you touch, but it leaves a good trail. But that takes a little too long. On that.
Well, we're
Yeah.
going to my favorite
Shortened.
section.
Okay.
Of the heart.
This takes a little too long. Her little,
let's go to the science fiction section and see if there's anything we could use that actually could be a good director. Too obvious.
And then this one can last a little bit longer, just so we can have a little bit of a beat in between what she's saying.
Too gimmicky.
Granted, this is all just pacing, so it's like this would all.
No, we are not.
You could
having
even
a
edit this further in editing and stuff. So yeah, that's a little bit more. And then I don't think I want her to do anything else while she.
Hey, guys, I think I got another one. Luck Benson, director of Fifth Element.
I think I'll just like have one word be pronounced, and then that'll be the end of the shot.
That'd be kind of good. The director of Fifth Element, Luck Benson. Or is that how you pronounce his name? Luck Benson?
No idea.
Benson?
You're asking the wrong guy about name pronunciations.
Nathan, you were saying about
Why are you?
If you would have to go to fan characters, you have to go to their respective owners, right?
Yep, we would have to go directly to the source and like, hey, can we use your character in this way? And you know, like let them know about what we're going to be doing and everything.
Well, luckily, I own most of the characters now. I went out of my way to ask every single big fan
Nathan,
character
ever seen these?
so I can own them. So,
like own them, or like
most of them, yeah.
How
did I do such a thing? I have no idea.
Okay, I have to clarify here. When you say own, you mean own, or
I legally mean own them,
or do you mean like I have the permission to use their character in this certain way?
I'm talking about own them, like they had to sign a form of contract. Own them.
Well, I would have to see proof just to be sure. But like, all right. Still, there's no plans yet, but like, okay.
No, I have no plans yet.
Sorry, guys. Nathan just doesn't want to talk to me.
Let's see. I want to just like make it clear in which word she's being making a pronoun.
Oh my
based
god!
on
PlayStation Classic. Ugh. First of all, look at all these. Oh my god, we got all these Nintendo games.
We've been needing additional slaves for some quiet time, or whatever the word is.
There was a Willow video game?
And then we can get to the next shot where it's like a... Hold on, just check her armchair.
Good thing there's no LJ.
Yeah, there's a little bit of a chair, so we can have like...
Oh wait, we got Top Gun. There's a
chair, a little button.
Oh my god, Fester's Quest. There's a stinker for you.
A couple of buttons. Just...
Ugh. Good I found, guys.
And then...
I'm just Okay, I'm technically here because I'm see if I can find Reanimator. Because I'm planning because at that convention where what was the actor for Invader Zim again? Richard Horvitz. Okay, there's also going to be Jeffrey Combs from Reanimator. I'm actually, who was Herbert.
You know what I'm kicking myself in the shin about? Celebration, Star Wars Celebration. The next one is going to be in Chicago this time around, and I did not know that until the tickets were sold out. Could have met. Yep.
So
could have gone to a Star Wars celebration because those aren't like Comic-Con. They don't happen every year. They happen like when they want to do them.
Same as the D23 fan expos.
And they don't have it. Perfect. Ooh, Scars of Dracula.
Oh, well, I guess I don't get to go. I always wanted to meet Matthew Wood, but he's the guy who does the sound on Star Wars. Well, not the guy. Like he didn't design the lightsaber sound effects, but he works on Skywalker Ranch, and does a ton of sound design stuff for Star Wars. I always wanted to meet the guy. He also voices General Grievous.
Maybe we should have this.
The original John Grievous was Russian.
Well, he said in some interview that when he did the voice for the first time, he gave it a an Austrian Russian spin.
This is a good movie.
Just for the heck of it, and George liked it, so the accent was kept.
Oh, and just I don't give a crap if MC Feeling. Forget it.
Just drawing her main torso so I know where the stuff goes. I feel like I can just put this camera a little closer.
Oh, there's It Follows. That's a good one. Let
me get this camera a little closer. No, please. Oh, here we are. There we go. That's a bit better. That's a bit better framing. Just so we can see her knees, and then this will be like a light.
Red blood.
And then then her arm will come in, and then this.
See your knees. Her beautiful, beautiful knees.
And I think I can just like take this arm.
Beautiful knees.
Paste.
Okay.
Ooh, hold on. New layer and paste it on that new layer. Okay, and then shrink it a little bit because that's a little too big.
Oh, that's cute. And they don't got no stuff. Maybe it's still back. And they don't got no. Oh wait, I just found something. So yeah, I'm pretty sure y'all know that they're doing like these.
I think I just drew her arm completely wrong. Let me go.
They better do Jenny, or I swear I'm gonna find via comment.
Oh, they're doing those?
Yeah, they better do Jenny at some point, or I swear.
Who have they done so far?
Hey Arnold, seems like they did Rocco's Modern Life.
Yeah.
Know if you're gonna watch.
Oh, that's something I totally forgot about Vex's design. She does not have stripes on her arms. That's interesting. I thought for a second there she did. False memory, I guess.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
I have a question for the chat. Has anyone played the Nicktoons mobile fighting game yet?
That's a thing?
Yeah, with Jenny in it.
Oh, the one.
I personally don't like how they
Fighting
handle
one.
Jenny, but she's in it.
I dabbled in it a little.
I just don't like how there's so many different weapons you could have given Jenny for the fight, and they went with a bubble blaster.
Yeah, they keep it PG.
It's because
They don't want to give her
Budget.
a gun.
also budget. Danny Phantom looks horrible in that game. He looks like a sock puppet.
Oh gosh, I didn't even know Daniel Phantom was in that game. I'm gonna have to look him up. Yeah.
Jenny's actually like a pretty strong character in that game, though. She can stun lock the opponent like real easily and just beat them into the ground.
Good.
Wait a minute, this is a real game?
Yes, it's
Yes,
for mobile.
it's a mobile game.
Oh my gosh. What's it called?
It's
Super Brawl Universe.
How old is it?
It came out like a couple weeks ago.
oh no. Oh no.
What'd you do?
Fixing that camera made it worse for every other shot.
Sorry about that, y'all.
Uh-oh.
Bad connection.
I have to
Excuse me? Heard that.
the camera angle, and it made it worse for every shot that it was tied to. Oh no.
Oh, in-app purchases.
Fix
No, I should
Control
probably
Z.
do FYE. I'm just gonna take a look
This
at it.
wasn't it. This wasn't it. Hold on. Where'd you go? I think this was it. Yeah, there we go. Okay, I fixed it. All right, you. Let me get you out of here.
I like the game. I'm not trying to be
Yeah,
malicious, but I feel
I'm
it's
gonna
an
tell you all
around mode
this.
that's just broken. Fun game, but 3 out of 3 is extremely broken.
What game? What mode was broken?
The one you're talking about.
Yeah, they said a certain mode was broken.
The 3v3.
Oh yeah. The matchmaking system is not great.
That's the case with a lot of mobile games, I'm noticing.
What certain mode is broken?
Well, that's like matchmaking in mobile games. I don't think I've ever encountered a mobile game that has decent matchmaking.
Mobile Legends.
It's kind of just like random,
Hey, even
or based on a very
Konami was trying to be
what's it called?
being tried
Able to take advantage of system.
with Metal Gear Survive, saying that you gotta match your teams up. You gotta. Oh, wait, actually, no.
Yeah, for a new game, it's going to have a little bit of bugs and issues in it, but as it goes on, it's going to get polished.
No. That was Capcom.
And they say they're gonna add more characters.
Nice.
Oh my goodness, then we have missed a couple of questions.
Hello. They better, and they have a Teenage Robot plush doll, or else I'm gonna be pissed off.
Let's see.
They better be. I mean, Pyro here, he has one. Isn't that right, Pyro? Ugh. So basically, they better give the Teenage Robot the respect it deserves. Or I'm gonna give them the respect. I want to have a little respect. I'll tell you what. I'm leaving.
I'm just checking out some. See if there's any questions. I know I missed a lot of questions. I'm just trying to look for the ones that are like really important. Here we go. Or at least one. Nico Arsonist asked, "Will the Halloween episode be canon?" Yes, it will.
Oh yeah, I'm not the one. I'm not the one.
Whoa, we do canon? I had no idea.
Well, I mean,
Pretty
canon,
much.
our continuity. Obviously, everything we make is technically fan fiction and fan material, not official Teenage Robot canon. But you know,
Okay,
Not yet,
Yeah.
anyway.
We're gonna have
not yet.
a whole bunch
technically,
of
we should probably
coming
start
in,
calling our
guys, and we're gonna
seasons
have
like
a whole
season
bunch
1 and
for you
2,
to try.
even though it's like it's like meant to come after season 3, like timeline wise, just to like, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
It's not to like, it's not to be like, oh, it's just a completely different series, but more like it's just so it's like it further establishes that we, while are trying to build upon the original series, we are not the original series.
Mhm.
Yeah, of course we're not the original series, because then
Oh.
we wouldn't know what the frick we're talking about.
So he presses the button.
You press that button.
And if we were canon,
How about you, Vexus?
Rob
You
and
press
Zeddy
the
be
button.
joining us by now.
Wait, who be joining?
Rob, Renzetti,
If we were canon.
yeah,
And well,
he'd
yeah,
be all over this.
I think he's also signed on to Disney right now. He's not with
Is he?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's fine. He knows.
No, I
that
think he's working on Netflix right now.
Just leave the man, leave the guy.
Yeah, I don't know. Honestly, I'm not gonna lie. I don't know what he's doing up to nowadays.
I know, right?
I think he said that he left Disney and he was working on a Netflix show with Craig McCracken.
Oh,
Isn't
that'd be
that
wow.
the new one? Isn't that the new one, Kid Cosmic?
Yeah, I think that's what it's called.
Yeah, from one of the Kubricks of cartoons. One of the masterminds behind the Powerpuff Girls and Foster's Home. Such divine classic cartoons. Oh yeah, guys. If any of you remember
Man, what's that
Foster's Home,
racket?
y'all have to remember this.
There's some weird frequency going through the channel.
Nick,
Yeah, what
the
is
frick
that?
are you doing? Nick, yo!
Oh, sorry. I forgot. I didn't hand out minutes. Sorry, guys.
It's okay.
Alright. So any of y'all need to remember showers in Spokane.
Oh, Soviet Union. Why? Soviet Russia. Why?
What?
Spokane.
Why am I watching you blank?
I don't understand what's going on.
Soviet Russia. Look down in the comments.
Soviet.
Oh,
Not. Hold on. I don't think it's.
Soviet Union.
I don't have anything here. What's? I
why
don't
am I watching you blank to blank?
I legit have absolutely no idea what you're talking about.
Yeah, me neither.
I'm looking in the chat right now. I have where.
Underneath you be Lika.
Instead of that, how about just tell us the time of when that comment was posted?
Yeah, maybe the time frame, because maybe it might be like an
I
earlier.
need you to go down.
I like this picture though.
Alright, y'all.
After Yippee Lika said Rob left Disney, he's with Netflix now.
Okay. Rob's with Netflix. Then it says Jenny Wakeman. Rob's with Netflix, but otherwise, I don't know what he's
Wait a
working on
minute.
these days. But
Why am I seeing this?
I don't. What are you seeing? Can you take a screenshot? Like, I don't know what you're seeing.
He's saying things.
Rick.
I'm reporting this, so everyone off vent now, and I want to list everyone that was on Lord of the Rings right now, and oh my god, that was like from like, oh my god, you guys remember Ventrilo?
No.
Oh god, no, there was like a guy who did this Duke Nukem, like had this Duke Nukem soundboard. He was like annoying this girl and stuff. I'm reporting this right now, so everyone off vent now, and I want to listen of everyone that was on Lord of the Rings right now, and I got both. Knock off this. Just knock off your. Ninja was on this, and then he left. And I went to the other place, and congratulations! Congratulations, Nathan. I just found out who you were. Jeez.
Aha! You made the mistake in thinking that I had a job.
Oh my gosh.
I said to comment
I'm
on
a college student. You think I work?
Wait, you're a full-time college student? Nothing else?
Yeah, I'm full-time college right now.
Wait,
I don't have a
I'm
job.
gonna ask right now. Does Bree have a job?
I don't even have a job yet.
I wish I had a job.
What are you
but
talking about? I have a job.
I have
Congratulations. Congratulations. She says I was a failure. She says I was a failure, but I'm working 33 hours a week now. Congratulations.
Guys, this is what Soviet Russia said on YouTube.
I don't.
Look at the chat.
Who gives a? You know what?
Hold on.
You know what?
Hold on.
MCP. You know what?
I'm
Forget
looking
it.
in the chat.
At least I'm the guy who's gonna go and see.
Poor Yippee is like, don't get me involved. I'm innocent.
And
He's
I'm
saying
gonna go
things.
see Vivica
Cat
Fox
scene,
and
not
all these
1997. Which character is in the show is the hardest to draw? Tuck. Moving forward, just Tuck. Tuck is the hardest.
I mean, Tuck is a little
Diamond here.
pipsqueak. Tuck is a little annoying pipsqueak, anyways. So what'd you
Nico,
expect?
Arsonist, draw with Jenny's werewolf transformation sequence.
Wait,
Well,
did you
you'll
actually-
wait for it, I guess.
Yeah.
For that-
you reveal the plot of
You gotta see Tuck's masterful detection of his evidence. Anyway, when are you guys gonna do drawings? Is it not gonna be in the stream?
We can do drawings. I've been working on the storyboard.
Yeah, that doesn't count.
For Vex's here, but
He wants to see a full drawing from start to finish.
No, I kept thinking that. What if actually it was like?
I can
Nick
show
had
you
you covered.
right now. I can do that right now. I can start up a drawing. What do you
Let's
got?
do a challenge.
Oh,
I still don't understand what Nick is talking about the Soviet Union thing.
Hey,
okay, fine.
Soviet.
Post it on the chat.
Hold on.
See,
I
according,
want to see this.
Okay. Give me a sec.
you know, I just thought of this. What if actually that episode went into the route of Jacob's Ladder? You guys seen that movie, Jacob's Ladder?
I have a friend named Jacob, and he has a ladder.
No,
That
no, the Adrian Lynn film, Jacob's Ladder, with Tim Robbins. It was an
I have
inspiration
a
for
friend
Silent
named
Hill.
Tim, and one time we went to Baskin Robbins.
It was an inspiration for Silent Hill.
Oh, poor Sam. I'm so sorry.
We don't know a lot. Look,
Yeah.
I know I am relatively knowledgeable in cinema. I'm relatively knowledgeable.
Yeah, and
I
Godzilla only.
and I know a heck of a lot about. Well, that was a sentence. I know a lot about Godzilla movies and the production history of the Godzilla franchise, and a lot of monster movies. I'm a big monster movie fanatic, but I don't know everything about.
Okay, all right.
All right, Adrian. Okay,
Post
it's a
that comment
psychological
in the-
thriller it's about an ex-veteran, about a veteran who begins to see like some weird stuff, and he comes to believe that he probably is dead. You see, according to this, according to this, Nathan, you're already dead.
Like Fist of the North Star.
None of that.
You are already dead.
Here, I'm gonna do a quick. I want to sketch something real quick that I thought.
Gosh, no.
Okay, here's a question.
Okay, how about
All right.
What's up?
Here's your proof. Look in the Discord under General. The production.
All right, I'm gonna check it out.
Okay, yeah.
I'm gonna check this history out. In general. Okay.
This is what he legitimately said.
Okay. That's weird how I'm not seeing that.
I didn't see that either. I totally went by. Therefore, I give him
Maybe there's like, hold on.
a warning. That's all.
I want you McDonald's.
Sends pop-out chat, not toggle timestamps. Toggle timestamps. I don't know why that is not a feature that is immediately rendered. But yeah, I am not seeing.
What scene? What?
Okay, I
What
found
are you
one
guys
comment
talking-
by
what are you
Soviet
guys talking
Russia
about?
that's going in Bra Moment Collection, but I don't see. I see a message retracted. Maybe that was it.
Soviet Russia? Oh
But
God.
Other than that, I don't. I honestly didn't see it. Okay, I'm gonna just. I want to sketch something that I thought.
Sodzilla said, "Who is your favorite character in Star Wars?"
General Grievous.
Of course it is.
Yes.
Oh yeah, actually, I still remember the time. I still remember the time that you made that Lego video before you even started this project.
Yeah.
Now,
Big
Nathan,
old Grievous fan.
why do you like General Grievous?
Because
I
the
like.
prequels suck.
First of all, he looks awesome. The character
Okay.
design is on point. That is an awesome looking cyborg.
Okay.
Yeah, true.
Especially, what I love the most about him is his face mask.
If you like him so
mask
much,
Is
Why
awesome.
don't you marry
what's
him?
the name of his species? I know
Kali-
it.
Well, he's from the planet Kali, but he's a Kalish warlord.
Okay, you have. All right, you got it.
I can't pronounce his actual name though. It's like Quinn Mal.
Yeah, I can't either.
Yeah, it's like some. It's a.
Why do you
weird
guys
Star
even
Wars
watch the Star Wars prequels? They're terrible.
They are bad, but that's
They
what
are
makes them so
bad, but
good.
they're fun bad. They're fun bad. They're a fun kind of bad.
Lisa, don't understand them.
I like Tulacord. He's a
Wait, Sam, is it illegal for you to
How
do
about
this
this,
and
Nick? You
drive?
can go shut your
Hold
mouth.
on.
What's illegal?
yeah. Let me finish.
What's illegal?
My favorite character is
Fuck
Tulacord.
you, Nick. I hope you die.
Yay,
Yeah.
PG. PG.
He is a
Oh, dang,
Sith
he
Lord,
did.
and he's from the Old Republic, and he is known to be the greatest lightsaber duelist in all of Star Wars history.
Even better than Count Dooku? That's like
He could best off Count Dooku any day.
cool.
But I think the only character that could beat Tulacord is Grandmaster Canon Luke Skywalker in an actual duel.
Cool.
The only time he died was because
Yeah.
he was backstabbed like all the other Siths.
I'm not gonna lie. I grew up with the Clone Wars. Like that was my Star. That was. I'm not gonna. No, don't get me wrong. The original trilogy is the best, the better trilogy, the better movies. But my how I grew up was with the Clone Wars arc. That was my Star Wars.
Me too. Wait, which one? The cartoon or the new one?
Both.
All right. Okay.
The second
Alright.
reason why I love Grievous is Hypori. That's all I gotta say.
Okay.
Hypori.
Now, that being said, that you watched the original cartoon, which Grievous is your favorite? Legends or canon?
Not gonna lie. I consider a lot of elements from the Legends Grievous still canon because, and I will explain this as I'm drawing this picture.
Okay.
Because I know that Disney has gone on record to say that the old Clone Wars 2002 to 2005, I think it was, right after Revenge of the Sith being released, they have gone on record, or I think it was 2003, they've gone on record to say that in their wide cancellation or that their wide shutdown of the Star Wars EU, it's implied that the original Clone Wars was a casualty of that. Personally, I don't see that because if that were the case, then that would leave a giant hole of events that currently has no explanation of what happened in between the CGI Clone Wars and Attack of the Clones. That would not. It would fail to explain where Grievous came from. It would fail to explain where Asajj Ventress came from. We wouldn't see Anakin being knighted into a Jedi Knight. He would we didn't see that.
Yeah.
All of that is covered in the original Clone Wars cartoon, and there's a way to watch it that I have discovered. There is a way to watch it where you can start watching the 2D Clone Wars, stop watching it, watch the entirety of the CG Clone Wars, stop watching that, watch the remaining elements of the Clone Wars 2D, and then watch Revenge of the Sith, and then it's a perfect bridge. So that's so I consider personally
Grievous's backstory in
Mhm.
Legends canon because in the current canon there is no explanation.
Okay.
And there
I
is
get what
only
you're
vague
saying.
references to his original his backstory, and to further my point, the Battle of Hypori is canon. It just
It is, yeah.
in the book I think it was Thrawn, or it could have been a different book of Star Wars. Someone mentions how there was a battle on Hypori where 6 Jedi were caught off guard, and there was an Acclamator class Star Destroyer in the ruins, and that's how vague it is, but that it remains to be that vague in canon. So I choose to say, hey, here's the explanation right here in Legends. I guess this is canon. Obviously, they just referenced Hypori and how 6 Jedi were surprised in the ruins of their Acclamator class Star Destroyer. I mean, what else can it be? What else can it be? Yeah, that's my whole shtick with Grievous's backstory. I just consider the old one still canon.
Well, we might actually get a backstory, a good one, when it's going to. I think they're making a new Clone Wars season, right?
Yeah, they are. Yeah, and I'm not gonna lie, my current headcanon might be in jeopardy in that. But
Okay.
because I think what they're gonna do is that they're gonna go with the original plan that they were gonna do, and I'm pretty sure they're gonna build into Episode 3. Like the Clone Wars will not, like the CG Clone Wars will not stop at Revenge of the Sith. It will continue, like the story will continue as Revenge of the Sith is happening. You know what I mean? Like I'm pretty sure Dave Filoni has gone on record to say he wanted to do. In the Clone Wars, he wanted to end it, to be the finale, be 66. He wanted that to see how that would happen and see that arc happen. So I think, fairly certain, this final season of the Clone Wars is going to be the last couple of episodes that they wanted to do before they were canceled, including the Mandalore Siege, which is where that we're going to see execute Order 66.
Yeah,
that's what that's what I'm expecting. I'm not like I didn't like read some insider. I'm just like expecting. If that is the case, that's might jeopardize a little bit of like the whole element of returning to the 2000 Clone Wars, or the 2000 at this point to be the 2005 the Series 2 part of the Clone War, the old Clone Wars, because you're building into Episode 3 and that one stopped immediately at Episode 3. That might jeopardize it a bit. But again, if they decide to skip out on the invasion of Coruscant and they don't show any of the invasion of Coruscant and General Grievous capturing Palpatine, you bet I'm just going to go back and say, all right, I guess this one's canon because you didn't show it.
Also, I'm hoping they bring in Durg.
Durg, yeah, he was great. I honestly don't know why they. Well, no, you know why? I know why.
Because Obi-Wan one-shots him.
Well, no, I know exactly why they brought him in. It's because before Disney brought the hammer down on the EU, they were treating the original Clone Wars as canon.
What?
It was canon at one point, but Disney, and it's still matched up. But Disney was the one to come down and slice it.
Put down the hammer.
Yep.
Jeez. Well, I'm glad the movies suck.
All right.
Man, nice drawing.
She's kind of doing a Superman pose, but like, let's see here. Here, I'll start drawing the other thing that I wanted to do.
I also know that the Disney movies of Star Wars, they got, I think they got the son wrong, right? Ben, isn't he supposed to be Luke Skywalker's son?
Well,
Originally?
no, well, that's why they kicked out the old EU, because the EU had its own arc, like after Return of the Jedi arc, and that's where Thrawn was originally from. Now
Yeah.
Thrawn is a part of the Empire, like
Yeah.
But originally he was like what came after the Empire. He was like the big military dude to take over after Lord Sidious was killed. Spoilers, by the way. If you haven't seen Star Wars.
Oh my gosh, a xenomorph.
Yeah, I'm gonna do a Jenny versus just for the heck of it, just for fun.
Oh, by the way, Nathan, what you're drawing is not being shown on the stream.
It's not. I
No.
can see it on stream.
Is it? Well, I can't.
Can anyone see the Jenny versus Xenomorph drawing I'm doing right now?
I can see it on the Hangouts, and I can
What
see
about
it on the stream.
What about the YouTube one?
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
I see it. I see it. Never mind. I'm
Okay.
ignore what I'm
Just
saying.
making sure.
Speaking gibberish over here.
Yeah, I want to change this like posture.
It turns out my my stream was paused.
Okay. I completely forgot what his feet look like, so I'm just gonna wing it.
Hey, yo! At least one of my ideas is getting used.
Hey. Look,
Oh, that's
I didn't mean.
Just
Talk like that. It's just. You have to be careful when they.
dude, okay. Okay. It's over. Get.
I want the tail. I'm struggling. I remember how the back of the xenomorph very well, and I remember his head, but I'm really having trouble trying to remember the body. I should probably be looking at a.
He needs to be slightly shorter. I don't think aliens are like 20 feet tall.
No, xenomorphs are pretty big. They're mostly small because they decide to walk around on all fours.
Oh yeah, they hunch your leg.
Yeah.
They are technically. They are pretty.
They decided to stand upright. They're pretty darn large. Oh, okay. He's more humanoid. All right, let me try. I got a reference now. I'm gonna fix his mouth too.
An eagle ambush just said you just make it weird.
Yeah.
Yeah, just make it weird. Give him a teddy bear.
What the? No! No!
There
Okay,
we
not
go.
that weird.
That's more of a xenomorph mouth. More stylized, but more of a mouth.
Dude, you gotta give him the extra mouth in his mouth.
You
He has to do that.
Okay. I was.
We all know the Gonk droid is the best. I'm just looking through it. Green Gold said this. We all know the Gonk droid is the best character to ever bless the series. And
Oh,
yet,
heck yeah, dude.
Green Gold, I definitely agree.
Hard to do the little guy because it's like I don't want to. It's you got to make it clearly a mouth, but at the same time you don't want to like make it.
Lisa, the best character ever. Chop my head off, boy.
There we go.
Yeah, that kind of looks like
Oh
an
my
eye.
god.
He had a little bit of a cheekbone right there, but it looks more like an eye when you do it in 2D. And now get those weird pipe things in there.
You better do it. You better make HR Giger proud. You understand? HR.
Probably only do 2 pipe things since it'll be like, you know, Art Deco-y.
Yeah, actually, I don't know how to pronounce
Give it a little bit more of a back.
Geiger. I heard it pronounced both ways.
I've heard it. Yeah, I've heard it pronounced both ways.
Yeah, I heard it pronounced both ways. So anyways.
Quick way of stimulating the rib cage.
Just a sec.
And then arms. I'll do a different layer for the arms in case I have to erase. Get an elbow in over there.
Right.
Can you do my request in My Life as a Teenage Robot Rebooted by Nico Arsons?
Nico.
What? Depends on what that
Nico!
request is.
Let's
We are running out of time.
Which one is real?
I want to see no more.
Which one's the Nicola Luis?
Hey, Nico.
And they have that weird, really long whip tail with the blade at the end of it. I'll have to just make it curl.
Oh my god. Romy, I said I never read your emails and stayed away. Another time then. Call me. Another time then. Call me.
I wish I had a mic so good as yours. Rip.
I know technically I'm on my iPad, but I do have a better mic over there. I have
Now I'll go. But let's get back
I have
to
a
me.
Boost
I did a lot of.
right by my computer.
She's gonna be like, going in full tilt.
So, anyways, oh, and two old Nate little favorite guys who've joined me. Guess who's here? What do you want?
Jenny's screaming her like, yeah, into battle.
What was that? Did you guys hear that?
You're haunted.
No, it sounded like a gurgling noise.
Oh yeah, you're haunted.
Oh, I wish I was.
Who you gonna call?
Ghostbusters!
No, you're gonna call Gengar. Well, technically, Gengar is a ghost.
It's Momo.
Well, actually, he's
That
actually
was
he's more
terrifying.
purple, and he's a cute and purple fluffy ghost, but still. Gengar. Gengar. Gengar.
Yeah, I don't like how I drew that bottom arm, but I'm getting there.
Doesn't need to be picture perfect.
Yeah, I know. I'm just doing a really quick sketch, but you know.
Oh, give her a weapon.
Okay, we can make her drag. What would she be?
Looking
What
good.
weapon would she face this thing
Hey
with?
guys, how about
Oh, that's a good question. A sword. Do her like her triple sword thingamajig.
No, they're called the sheep.
I've never been a big fan of the Shiva swords, just because of practicality.
And excuse me, they're called the Shiva swords.
I'm sorry. I don't know the names of every weapon she owns.
What's
Yeah.
the Mighty Mallet look like again? I'm thinking Mighty Mallet. Smash it, smash it.
I only know a few things. Like Pop and Shield.
Or my personal favorite, the Lithium and Extendo Fingers.
There's the Mighty Mallet. I found it.
Actually, wait. There was Hydra. Actually, Hydra, who actually is part of the crew, he came up with this and me together. We came up with this one. Sega Arms and Nintendo Fingers.
Sega arm.
Oh gosh.
That was me. That wasn't Hydra.
Oh, controversy.
Oh,
Plot
great.
twist.
We have it.
I
Hey,
remember
Nate,
that. That was
what should I
totally
do about
me.
this
That was
little
all
tyrant
me.
here? You won't.
Hey guys, look, it's a Pikachu.
No, it's a tyrant. The little-
I've never seen a single Pokemon episode in my entire life, nor played an actual
Pikachu.
Pokemon game. That's how sad I am.
This is a tyrant. Okay.
Yeah, that's okay.
You know who this one is.
No, usually people have like a generation, and after that generation, they fall off.
That's the
Yeah, I
movie.
watched
Alright,
the
who's this
cartoon
one?
like
You
a
know who
couple
this one is?
times, and I don't play the games because I don't like it.
You should know who this one is, though.
The only reason why I don't play the games is because there's too many. I can't keep track.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot, and a lot of them are the same.
Yeah.
Just capture a Pokemon.
No, it's like
Hey,
capture a party of
Yippee.
6, level them up, defeat the Elite Four, save the world with a legendary.
This is for Yippee.
That's about every plot of every Pokemon game ever.
All copy paste.
Yeah. I wish they would do something new.
Pokemon Go.
Well, no, that's more like
Besides that,
yeah, I'm talking like mainstream game, not like a mobile game. I'm talking
Oh,
like
a mainstream game. How about the one with the fish? How you just like press the button on the phone and it just flies around. What's it called? The Mudkip game.
I don't even know that. What was that?
You just press. What's that one fish called that no one likes? It's like orange.
Magikarp.
The magic card.
Goldeen.
Oh, Magic.
So basically,
Oh.
the game you just press the game, like you tap it and it jumps. That's it. It just jumps.
That sounds really boring.
I use my head to express myself.
Oh, I got
What's your
that.
favorite idea? Mine is being creative.
All right, I did a
Green is
little
not a
different
great
feat for the
color.
Xenomorph.
Just try to
He really has humanoid
Now
feet.
look at this
I went with a
orange.
little more like
Tell me, please. What do you see?
claws than humanoid feet.
Ugh, you
But-
guys are no fun.
Eh.
At least I remember. At least I was the one who watched the series.
Hey, Sam, green is not a creative color, just to let you know.
I know.
Come on, guys, get creative.
All right, well, I think that's
Oh,
it
wait,
right
do
there.
you
That's
actually,
Jenny
know
Wakeman versus a
The
Xenomorph.
creators did work with the Amazing World of Gumball. It was they did one called The Fun Never Ends. Yeah, just search it up. Just search up The Fun Never Ends. It was a Amazing World of Gumball episode.
All right, I want to answer some last questions, and then we gotta wrap up here.
Okay.
Ba-da-ba-ba.
Blue Bunny?
Oh yeah, that's kind of something we were doing a stream once, and we gave Jenny the nickname Blue Bunny because Pyro here had a plush doll of it, and one of them mistaken it as a bunny rabbit because of the big ears, well, the pigtails. So ever since then, we kind of nicknamed her Blue Bunny.
Blue Bunny, Blue Bunny.
I think that. Hold on.
What?
Well, okay, let's see. Nico Arsenis said that. I can't. I'm sorry. Nico Arsenis says, just one more drawing. My request for you is to do Jenny's werewolf transformation sequence. Well, again, it's part of the episode. It's not like it's what Tuck, like, he's going to look into it. It's not like, you'll see when you see it. But I don't think I have time to sketch anything else, but what does exist somewhere on this old hard drive is
Hold on, we got one.
back when we did the costuming stuff. Didn't we design a werewolf, Jenny?
Oh my God, Green
Halloween
Goblin! I love
costumes,
Mickey.
sketches.
I don't remember.
I don't know. I don't remember.
Hold on, we got a question. Any update on Melody with the exoskin idea?
It's
Yep, I
work in
saw that.
progress. Work in progress. It's not.
Yeah, so
Yeah, I
that's why
can't.
I'm making my new one.
We will get back to you on that regard.
So that's kind of now why I'm planning to make an original called
Let's
Exo
see.
Metamorphosis.
Which one was the Halloween stream? Trying to remember.
There was the one.
Here it is. I found it. My bad.
Should be relatively close to Halloween.
Yeah,
I'm just bored
trying
of
to
me.
find a spot where we sketched, because it was back when we wanted to do a Halloween holiday thing, and we designed a bunch of costumes for Jenny to wear, and that's when we eventually ended up with Zombie. Trying to find.
God, what is a Jigglypuff?
Trying to find the one with the werewolf, her werewolf costume. Then I can just, because I don't have any more time to draw or design, but we do have time. I found it.
That was disgusting.
I found the costume. That she would have worn if the voting turned in this favor. Here we go.
Just why don't you just post them?
Where is it?
Post
I'm
them all.
loading it. Hold on.
Why don't you just post them all?
Because they're rough sketches. none of them were final. The only one that was finalized was the zombie. Anyway,
Well,
we don't have time to do a full sketch
actually
and everything.
honestly would have all of them. I honestly
Nico, arsonist. We don't have time. I don't have time to do a full sketch and everything. But here is what the sketch was when we were designing costumes for Jenny to wear for the Halloween post. This eventually it was decided that she would wear a zombie costume.
The zombie one, which was at
but a werewolf was in the contending for the costumes that she could have worn. And this one was
that's kind of
the werewolf costume. She would be like, transform her up her body, like make her the big gorilla hand.
Oh my god! It's like
arm he had,
oh my god! It's
with
like
a monkey's paw,
makeover.
the gorilla arm thing, kind of like that transformation, only with claws at the end of it. So
she
that was a sketch way back in October.
Actually, that was in March.
Why would it be? Why would the?
Oh, I'm sorry, my mistake.
Why would the holiday?
Why
would the Halloween streaming?
My mistake. It said March. It's March 2019. I'm sorry. My mistake.
Anyway, hopefully that answers that question. Because we don't have time to do a full sketch anymore. Anyway.
Screw you.
Questions.
You need to stay. Okay, I got one. Updates on Armageddroid.
Armageddroid? He's dead.
He's dead.
He's dead.
I don't. Yeah, he killed
He's
himself.
in heaven.
Dead.
Yeah. So.
No.
Don't expect Armageddroid. He's dead.
Armageddroid is no more. He has ceased.
Let's see.
He's expired and gone to see his maker. He is a late robot.
The estimate of the first episode.
I don't even know.
Nobody does.
I don't even know.
We don't know.
I don't want to say an estimate on the first episode because
tomorrow, guys,
something will happen. Then something will happen, and it will be postponed. And then I'm gonna be, and then it's be like, "Oh, you said this date," and then I'm gonna be like, "But yeah, I know I said that date, but then this happened," and then you're like, and then they would be, "No, but we weren't expecting that," and I said, "I was expecting that either," and then it happened anyway. And I don't want to give a date.
Well, better replace it then.
I want to give a date when I'm confident. Like, all right, the worst thing in the world could happen, and we would still be able to premiere on this date. That's when I want to be like, I want to be in that mindset. Right now, not in that mindset. It's we're still working on it.
Wait.
Not like we're not working on it.
Yippee hasn't.
I don't want to give a date for him.
Any updates on the sponge monster?
He's around, but I don't think we have any plans for him.
Oh my god.
If anything, he'd be a background character.
We should have the sponge monster make a cameo.
Yeah, maybe a cameo, but I don't think there's any plot elements for him that we have planned.
Cool. The sponge monster was kind of cool, actually. And all because Tuck was such an idiot.
Yep.
And speaking of, you want some water?
Come on, he's a child. He doesn't know better.
Yeah.
I know he's kind of dumb.
A little. He gets it from his older brother.
And he made friends with a hermit crab. He made friends with a hermit crab. Yes, we call him Betsy.
Yeah. Hydrophalix is apparently the name of the sponge monster. I did not know that.
Wait.
Hydrophalix with a X.
Everybody's looking it up.
Oh, that's disgusting.
Hydrophalix. That's kind of a cool name. Sounds cool. What? It's not hydrophalic. It's hydrophalix with an X. Thrax.
Just saying that just makes it sound disgusting.
Like Thrax from that Osmosis Jones movie with an X. Not
still though, it just sounds disgusting.
Hydrophalix? It doesn't sound. Because I'm pretty sure phallics, like an X, means something, doesn't it? Because hydro means water, and then what? Hold on.
You don't know what it means, boy?
Evidently, it means Fidelity Advisor Large Cap Fund Class A.
I don't even want to say it. It just sounds disgusting. It just sounds disgusting.
Hydrophonics?
Ah!
I'm sorry.
No more hydro.
It sounds funny to me.
Yeah.
No more hydro.
Not a naughty word. It's a made-up word. Anyway.
Hydroponics.
Oh man,
That time he didn't even say.
You're
He said
nasty.
he didn't even say it. He said He said a different Hydro something.
You're
A Hydra? Hail Hydra?
Nathan,
Hail
you're
Hydra.
nasty.
Yeah,
I heard that you're nasty.
Anyway, how about Jenny Wakeman? How about a Monty Python reference?
no, that would be
That,
nice.
that was me when
Depends
I
on the
I said
depends on the circumstances and if it's funny.
Nathan, that was me when I did like the Armageddon said this. He has passed on.
Yeah, I know.
Armageddon is
I know.
no more. He
I
has
know.
ceased to be.
I think they mean in the specifics of the episode.
No, it's the dead parrot. No, I did the dead parrot sketch thing. No, that's what I call it, a dead parrot. my personal favorite sketch. Hello, Miss. I'm sorry, I have a cold.
Now the exoskeleton, we answered that. We don't. We're still get back to you on that.
He's dead. That's what's wrong with him.
We'll get back to you on that. How many episodes are finished? Well, none.
Oh God,
Zero.
I mean, it's like I know it's like, oh my gosh, none. No, but like, yes, none are done, but we're all working on them at the same time.
It's a work in progress.
So yeah, it's like it
takes time.
It's not like we finished one and then moved to the next one. It's we're working on all of them at the exact same time.
You know if one of them was done because you would have seen it by now.
Yeah, exactly. When one's done, good chance that most of them will be done.
Yeah. That's the mentality.
Yeah.
It's good.
All right.
Man, we're going to be doing this since 2021.
Hydroponics.
We already answered your question. We already answered your question. When do you guys estimate the first episode of Teenage Robot Rebooted? We don't have an estimate for you. It's because once we give an estimate at this stage, it's like something will go wrong, and that will postpone the estimate.
Wait, hold on. Instead of an estimate, how about giving a percentage to see how?
I don't know. Hold on. If a percentage, I know the scripts I know are about 90% done. Scripts are 90% done.
I want to guess like 40 to 30.
Episode. I don't know how to give a percentage of the episodes
Can you watch
themselves.
Darren Young's Jenny Wakeman turning into a werewolf?
40 to 50% finished at least.
Am I streaming? Like, am I okay? Because I answered a lot of these questions. They're coming back around.
What about the animation? How long?
No, I was gonna come back.
Nico, Arsonist. No, we don't have any time to do a sketch of Jenny as a werewolf right now, but we did one back in October when we were designing costumes to do the Halloween special thing for the Facebook image. You know, the face or the post. Then we did this one back then. It eventually turned into a zombie, but we eventually had a werewolf costume for Jenny to wear for Halloween. We don't have time to sketch a whole transformation sequence though. It's like
I swear,
a lot of work. And we only got we're already 20 minutes over.
One.
If ABC in future, one more question. Make it quick.
Candy bag got one. Two.
I'm not gonna say it anymore. Okay.
Hey, where's Perry?
He's off with Doofenshmirtz. I don't know.
Oh that show was the.
All right,
awesome.
We're gonna wrap up here. 20 minutes over, and then we got other stuff to do tonight. So see you guys. Everyone watching the general public. See you guys on the public Discord. We gotta wrap up. Good night, everybody. Thank you for coming down. See you guys.
Peace out, guys.
Stream. I think it'll be a standard one. Fairly certain if nothing pops up. Hopefully.
And no more Hydra.
Well, actually, it's now that I'm looking ahead. The 28th is Orthodox Easter, which means some people will not be able to make it. So, I don't know.
Oh yeah.
I'm not Orthodox, but I know some people are. So I don't know if anyone would be able to make it. So
not
what happens. So see you guys on the
more Hydro, you know what.
See you on the Discord and stuff. Thank you guys for coming down, and good night, everybody. We got to wrap up here. So see ya.
Night, y'all.
Peace.
Later. Hydrophilics.